I'll go first. I probably wasn't ready to be a dad. Oh, I thought I was. I knew how to hold a baby, more or less. I knew I needed to provide for my family, to protect them, to teach my kids right from wrong. But I know I wasn't ready for how much I would love them. And I certainly wasn't ready for how much I would worry about them. Nobody told me that having a child meant having a piece of your heart walking around outside of your body for the rest of your life. When my children were younger, I always worried about whether they were safe. As they got older, I would worry about their friends, about where they went, about their health, about all of the decisions that they would make that would one day have an impact on whoever they became. And a lot of the time I realized that I was worried about whether I was preparing them well for the real world. And then they became adults, and I realized something else that I wasn't prepared for. And that was that the worry doesn't stop then. It just becomes different. One of the things you learn is that you don't ask every question that comes to your mind about them, about the choices they're making, about the things that they're doing, about the people that they're seeing. And you also learn, or at least I have, that advice is not always what they're looking for. Now, I'm full of it, I've been told, full of advice, but sometimes they just want to have a listening ear, hear them about the things that they think are important. And maybe the best lesson is this. You just have to sit back and pray and believe that the human beings that you raised are prepared to advance in the world that they live in. And you know what? You're also going to be surprised, or at least I have been, about finding that I worry a lot about whether I did things right. Did I work too much? Did I give them enough attention? Was I patient enough with them? Did I listen to them when they needed me to? Was I really there for the important moments that they remember in their life? Did I make sure they knew, whether I told them always or not, that I was proud of the people that they were, and even more proud of the people that they were becoming? I can look back now and see that there are a lot of things that I would do differently. I think most fathers find themselves in the same boat. You kind of see the world from a different perspective now, and you think, I could have done that better. And that's true. So here's what I wish someone had told me. Not every hard day means that you're failing at being a parent. Some days, it's just that it's a hard day. And you know what? Your children don't need a perfect father. What your children need is a father who shows up, who's always there, who admits when he's wrong and apologizes and gives them the comfort of knowing that sometimes they beat the old man. They need a father who loves them when they succeed and when things are falling apart. And perhaps most importantly, they need a dad who always makes it clear that regardless of if they're having a good day or a bad day, life is going good or life is falling apart, that coming home is always a safe place for them. Perhaps I wasn't ready to be a dad, even though I kind of thought that I was. I was sure I knew all of the right things. I can remember when we first found out that we were expecting, and I sat on the couch with my wife, and I thought, oh no, what do we do now? I guess nobody's really ready for that first time when you realize that a new life is coming into the world and you had a part in it. We learn our children as we go. Eventually, we understand too that they're teaching us as much as we're teaching them, because they're going through all of this for the first time just as we are. And what a ride it is as you start to see the person that they are becoming. Truth is, I didn't always know what I was doing. Sometimes I still don't. But I have never stopped loving them. All right, now it's your turn. What is the one thing you wish you had known before you became a parent or as you were becoming a young adult? I'd really like to hear it, and I bet some others who are watching would too. All right, I went first. Now it's your turn. And so, from the Grandpa Chair, I hope you will comment below and let us know what was that thing that you wished you had known before. Otherwise, let's end it here, because from the Grandpa Chair, I'm John.